All right. All right. Well, we're going to show you how to basically reward a student from this particular page. Okay. So with this page, you're at our home screen. I'm going to actually start to search right here in the search bar for a student's name. So we're going to start typing in Mia, and I want you to see what happens. Mia Baker starts to generate. So I'm just going to click here right on Mia. Here's my information about Mia. Here are my expectations. When you look at your school system, your school expectations will be here. I can select what expectation I'm going to reward her on. A comment is optional, but since she wasn't my student and I just happened to see her in the hallway being respectful, I'm going to type and let her know what it is. Okay. Oh, my morning greeting. I love when students greet me in the morning. So morning greeting in the hall. That's her part of being respectful. And then if you notice, right here, the reward one is now lit up in blue. I'm going to click on that. And I'm able to give Mia that point. And I want to show you from here how you can also give more than 1 point. I can select them all. I can put in a comment if I would like. And then if you notice, it changed to reward 3. And I'm going to click it. So this is the page that you'll be on if you're just really rewarding one student or one student here or there. But really, Anna's going to get ready to show you another way that we use to reward students. And I'm telling you, once you see this way, you're not going to really want to go to that home page too often. unless of course you're rewarding one student or 1 or 2 students here and there.
Yeah. So, a lot of times we say, if you want to stay in the loop, stay in the groups. And so we are going to go to that second tab down on the left-hand side that says groups. So, probably our biggest time saver here is that we can reward our entire class with just a very few clicks. So let's click that select all students. And right underneath that, you can see everybody now is selected blue. We're going to select an expectation from our respect, responsible, or safety. Let's go ahead and do responsible. And you can see now that reward 1 has changed to blue. And you can see underneath that there is an option also to add a comment, but we're just going to leave it alone for right now. And so let's click that blue button that says reward 1. And so, you can hear that little sound, and everybody in our class has received a point. So what a huge time saver. You don't have to pass something out one to every person. Everyone has gotten a point all together. So quick and easy. But I could also reward 1 or 2 students. So Nikki, there we go. Perfect. We're going to just select 2 and do our expectation. And we can reward those points to our students. Now, if you notice, as we reward those points to our students, we get that little drop down that tells us that they have earned those points, but also on that left-hand corner for each student, that gray bubble, that is what we call their points balance. So really, it's a lot like your checking account or your bank account, so that all those points that they earned, whether they're in Nikki's class or my class, or they earn them in the hallway, that's their total points that they have earned. And wherever they are, it adds to that. And those points they're going to take with them from class to class. And if they spend them in one class, it will deduct from that point balance, however they decide to spend those points. So that little bubble will be there for most schools. Some schools do turn it off, but most schools do have that turned on. And some teachers, this is the screen that they also display for their students, so they know during class when they're earning points and they hear that little sound, or they can see when they're earning points by that number changing. The next thing we want to show you is one of our favorite kind of teacher hacks. And, you know, how often do we have a student that needs to run an errand, or we want someone to answer a question? And, you know, Nikki and I, we've been teachers and educators for a long time. And so we had that can of sticks on our desk. We would shake up the can and pick somebody's stick from there. You know, we get it. We did it for a long time. But you know what, PBS, we can make it so much easier for you. So
So much.
yes, click that select all students and go ahead on the right side and go to random. Looks like the two arrows, random. So once you click that, there's our winner. And I can say, oh, Mia, you're going to run this down to the office for me. But if Nikki's going to click close and then go back to random again, you can see it remembers Mia, and then now it says Louise. So if I wanted to create groups this way, I could say, all right, Mia and Louise, y'all are a pair together. You're going to be working. And I could just continue to click close and go back to random until I go all the way through my roster. And if I wanted to work my way through my roster, making sure everyone has answered a question, you can do that too. It's very equitable. You can't blame the
Very.
teacher that they have any favorites. Nope. PBS reward is picking. Now we know our students, sometimes we have a student that's not present in class. So let's say if Mia leaves class because she goes to a dentist appointment, we're going to click her square and then go right over on the left to toggle presence, that toggle presence, and click that. And then you can see that Mia's card now is grayed out and it says not present. And if we select everybody for a point while Mia's gone, because they're all doing a great job being safe, then and we reward those points. Here you notice now that Mia doesn't receive those points because she's not present with us in class. Now, we will tell you this does not make any connection with attendance for your school or for your class. This is just if the student is present in class. And it only applies to Nikki's class when those students are with her. When they come to me, I also will have to mark if that student is present in class. But it, you know, by the time Mia gets to me, then she's back in class. So I'm going to go ahead and click her card and go to toggle presence. And there she is, ready to earn those points again. So a great option for you there. Yep, here we go. She's going to earn those points. Awesome.